What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Fourth and Long. As of course, I'm Taylor Hoth.
And I'm Quentin Morant.
And Quentin, jump into headlines.
Let's do it.
All right, so finally, it's been like a bad joke that won't go away, or it's been like that smell in that garbage can that won't go away. Ezekiel Elliott is finally suspended.
Yeah, it was about time. It seemed like every other week he was suspended, and then by Thursday, Friday it was repealed, and then Monday, Tuesday he'd be resuspended. So it's about time he's suspended. If he was going to get suspended, do I still agree with the suspension? No, but I think he's still going to continue to try to appeal, and he's probably going to win at least one more time this season.
Right. Yeah, we'll actually see how long he stays suspended and when these games happen. Mm-hmm. So, but as of right now, he's suspended for 6 games, and the first game of the suspension happened this past weekend when Dallas took on Atlanta. Moving on, the San Francisco 49ers finally got a win. They are no longer on that offer. They are now 1-9. Mm-hmm. And who did they beat? The Giants. The Giants are now 1-8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing for the Giants.
It's been a bad season, and that's been bringing up the question: do the Giants bench Eli Manning?
I mean, they need to do something, because I think they need to start getting someone younger back there, some experience. Because I think Eli, was never a great quarterback to begin with, and I think they need to start developing younger talent to take over for him.
Right, and maybe they're looking at the draft to do that, because right now their backup's Geno Smith.
Yeah. And
Geno Smith isn't exactly an elite franchise quarterback.
Yep.
So they might be looking at some guys in the draft. Last headline we want to touch on real quick: Carson Wentz is having an outstanding year. Mm-hmm. And some people maybe thought it kind of came out of left field, because he wasn't terrible last year, mm-hmm. but he wasn't like this level. Mm-hmm. The Eagles are 8-1. Wentz has 23 touchdowns, 5 interceptions through 11 weeks, 60.5 completion percentage, and he's averaging 7.8 yards an attempt.
He has the Eagles rolling right now. FCS kid from North Dakota State powerhouse team. I think it's great to see someone from where he came from, having a lot of success, right now. And I think if he keeps it up, he should be a shoo-in for it, because the Eagles right now do have the best record. And like I said, to continue to do it, there's no reason he shouldn't.
Yeah, I think right now he has to win MVP. I don't know who else really has put a stake on the table to win. And this is kind of an interesting thing that's developed. We've seen a lot of successful quarterbacks come out of that mid-major sub-D1 level. But let's move on to over or under. All right, Quentin, the first over or under for this week is 3 wins for the 49ers. Over or under?
I'm going to say under. I honestly don't think they're going to get another win. I mean, they play the Giants, and the Giants only have 1 win too. Just the Niners are just awful. They're just awful right now. There's a lot going on in that locker room. I just don't think that they might get like a trap game against someone late in the year, but I don't think it'll be 3 wins.
Yeah, I'm going to go under 2. I'm going to go 2 though. I'm going to say week 13 versus Houston, they win. Houston's got a lot of injuries.
True.
They're a banged-up team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They're really missing a lot of players, and Deshaun Watson's now hurt, and so it's Tom Savage's team. Mm-hmm. I don't think that bodes well for Houston. So I think if the Niners get another one, it'll be against Houston. Next over under 12 wins for Philadelphia.
I'm going to say over. I think they're going to 14-2. The 8-1 are now. I think they're going to lose to the Rams. Rams are a really good team right now too. Golf's playing really well. But I don't think they're going to lose to Dallas, because Dallas is on Zeke right now. And I know we're going to talk about that in a little bit too, but I think the Rams can easily get 14 wins.
I'm going to go over, but I'm going to say 13-3. I agree. I think they're going to lose to the Rams on the road. And because I make no sense in some parallel universe, they're not going to beat Dallas twice. They're going to lose to Dallas this next upcoming week when they're in Dallas. It doesn't make any sense. And based on yesterday when they got smashed by Atlanta. So I think Dallas is going to do it. I think because it's a division rival and it's an old-time rival. I think they do it. They beat Philly at least once.
I mean, Eagles have a much better offense than Atlanta does this year. I think Eagles also have a better pass rush. So if Tyron Smith isn't back, there's someone else, whoever's playing that end for the Eagles would have just as big a game as Claiborne did.
It's totally possible that they smash Dallas both games, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they'll be 13-3 and they'll lose to Dallas once. All right, next over or under. Will Giants head coach Ben McAdoo make it 2 more weeks? Over or under?
I think he'll make it to the end of the season. There's a lot of reports coming out that the Giants still believe in him and they're still backing him for the rest of the season. So, he might even have another shot next year for like a half a season or something like that. But I don't think he'll be fired until the end of the season.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to say over. I think he makes it to the end of the season. And just before filming that report that came out that said that the Giants ownership are behind Ben McAdoo, which I don't understand at all. Ben McAdoo seems like a janitor who got a job as an NFL coach.
Yeah.
He's kind of creepy looking, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's got that pedo stash going on.
I feel like the last 3 or 4 coaches for the Giants have all been really creepy looking.
Yeah. Maybe that's their thing.
Yeah.
All right, last over or under. Eagles at Cowboys this upcoming week. Will Philly open as a 10-point favorite? Over or under?
I'm saying over. I think, just the way they're playing right now, Cowboys coming off an embarrassing game against Atlanta with, a struggling Atlanta team really this year. And I just, if Tyron Smith isn't healthy, I think they're going to have trouble again, with pass blocking. And I think, overall, Philadelphia is a better team than Atlanta and Dallas. And I think Wentz is just going to be able to tear them up.
I'm going to say under. I'm going to say 7.5-point favorite. And the only reason I'm saying that is because it's in Dallas. I think even without me thinking that they're going to win, I think it still opens up as a 7.5-point favorite. And I think Dallas will cover the spread, and because my insane theory, they'll win with a last-second field goal, 27-24.
Isn't Dan Bailey hurt?
Yes, he is. Mike Nugent for the win.
Good luck with that.
It's Nugent time. All right, it's time for the final drive. All right, Quentin, idiot of the week?
I'm going the Giants. They gave up the win to the 49ers. That's just embarrassing to do. In general, you don't ever want to be the team that gave up the first win to a team that's 0-9.
Right.
And then the Giants do it.
Yeah, that's a very Giants thing to do.
Yeah, very.
All right, my idiot of the week is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers special team unit for giving up a fake punt to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the footage on the screen. How does this happen? This is some Madden stuff.
It's bizarre. I over my head on how they did that.
Boy, the Chargers are really having a rough year.
They are.
All right, upset of the week?
I'm picking the Bears over the Lions. I think Chicago's starting to play a little bit better, and I think it's a division rival, so it's going to be a tightly closely contested game and everything. And if the Bears defense can keep the Bears offense in the game late in the game, I think they could just barely squeak by.
Right, I could see that. Yeah, that's one of those. Sometimes those NFC North games are just really ugly and they're low scoring, and sometimes
like 14-10.
Yeah, and sometimes the team that's not always the better team can squeak out a victory.
Yep.
So yeah, I could see that one. My upset of the week is going to be my crazy, insane theory that the Cowboys will beat the Eagles in Dallas because it's the NFL.
That's bold.
Mike Nugent, game-winning field goal, 27-24 Cowboys.
4 out of 6 of their stars are hurt or suspended.
That's the beautiful part about this upset, is it's completely unlikely.
Wow. What are you smoking?
You heard it here first. If Dallas wins, I'm going to look like a genius, and if they get blown out, which they're probably going to, once again, I look like a complete idiot on upset of the week. So, in 2 weeks, I could be your idiot of the week.
I might
be my own idiot of the week. All right, well, that's all the time we have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out KPCK on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube where you're watching this right now, probably. Everything else, follow us on Twitter. We'll put our Twitter handle things here or wherever it is on screen. Until next time, I'm Taylor Hoth.
And I'm Quentin Bray.
Stay safe, and as always, feathers up.